I do want to thank you, Nicolina, for saying Jimbo's coming toward Harlan. That way I can warn my sister to have her cameras out when Thelma goes by their place and she's filming and we get her for stalking and she breaks her probation. That's going to be amazing. You see, we have a secret that you don't know about my sister and her husband. You will find out. Watch this. It gets epic. I told you it's getting ready to get epic. Watch. Well, the road, the road is gone. Do, 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 do. We can't do, 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 do. Yes, hello. This is Dylan Franks. How are you doing today, Mom?
Good. How can I help you?
Okay, you all over the internet on that Nicolina. You ever heard of Nicolina?
No.
Okay, well, her brother works there, and I'm sure she told you that a bunch of people are going to be calling because she brags that you all have this intertwined with the sheriff's department and the police department over on Owasso. And she gets away with everything because of her brother, which she brags about online.
Okay. Where do you think you're calling, ma'am?
Well, I figured I was calling at the Clinton County Sheriff's Department there, but since it's probably out of service today because it's one of the weekends in the week, right?
Clinton County, what state?
Michigan. It ain't Michigan. It said Michigan.
Okay. Yep, this is Michigan.
Okay, I was just making sure. And Kaylin works for you guys, Ruggiero, right? Yep.
No, this isn't the sheriff's department. So.
Oh, it ain't. Well, it said it on the line.
No, this is the 911 center we dispatch.
Okay, so how do I go about getting the sheriff's department? The administrative office Monday? Is that how we got to do it?
No, well, it depends on what you want, what you're wanting to.
Well, I mean, if they some hanky, well, if they some funny business going on with two different police departments, and they're keeping people from getting in trouble because of who they are, well, I mean that means that's cause for concern for the community, right? Since there's like 90 people.
Then you do need to talk to the sheriff's department.
Yeah, well, I figured we would talk to the sheriff. Yeah, the sheriff. I hear he's a good man, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me give you a phone number.
Okay.
You got pen and paper?
Yeah, I've got it. We all got one.
989 224 5200.
Okay, well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I hope something gets done with this and this problem gets settled because this has been pandemonium, ma'am, especially around Christmas time. People trying to destroy people's Christmases. It's awful, but I do appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The world's a vampire. You see, they think I care. I'm an outlaw. I don't give a damn. If it's going to be something right and I'm pushing it to the right, I'm going to do what it takes, Nicolina. And we're going to find out how and why you never get in trouble, which they're working on it anyways now because people can call up there. I gave them the number earlier. You're more than welcome. You're free to call. But anyways, guess what? I've got traveling to do. I have got to get to Times Square for the ball drop, even though it's going to be a while away. But we got a few days. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to kick it out. I'm going to go to the movie theater and I'm going to watch me a movie. I'm going to get me some popcorn. I'm going to kick back my new boots and we're going to talk about these predators we're going to destroy. It's going to be so much. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Say hello to Rap, the trustee, for me, please. Thank you. Watch this, how scared she is. She's in a little bit of state of shock because she don't know what's going on. She thinks that I'm harassing an officer. Nah, I've done this for years. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Go on, call him like you said you were going to, Ernie.
Well, I did call him our dumbass. And he's with your brother, but we're going to talk to the sheriff.
Thank you, Amber, for the cash app.
Listen at her voice and her lips, the way she's talking. It just tells it all. Frightened. She don't know. She's scared. She should be because she needs dealt with. The police is going to deal with her. I hear they're talking about having an investigation on her. So, well, you heard it yourself. You can call the number and find out. I think it's a real big deal. I might not have to do my live tonight. Hell, I might be able to travel in peace for once. Listen at her. Nervous. Nervous tick. Listen at her. Listen to that. People texting her, messaging her. Ray Jones, I've done this for a long time. Cass keeps on. You see, they think I care. I'm an outlaw. I don't give a damn. I don't. I really don't. Right, and I'm pushing the people right. I'm going to do what it takes, Nicolina. And we're going to find traveling to do. I have got to get to Times Square for the ball drop, even though it's going to be a wall. She's played this like 4 times. Like she's played it like 5 or 6 different times and stuff. She's scared. That's why she ain't talking. There's nothing she can do. She heard it herself. She's gonna be investigated. And everybody, if you'll stay with me. God damn. There we go. Come on, get to the good shit. There's one person, Ruggiero. You familiar with her? What's this?
No. Oh, okay. You're talking Lieutenant LeMay. Yeah, that's what I just said. I thought you said May. I'm sorry, your phone cut out.
Notice that the dispatcher said Lieutenant LeMay. She knew who was working Nicole Ruggiero's case. Perfect. Awesome. Spontaneous. Awesome. Stupendous.
Oh. Well, he only works Monday through Friday. Well, I've got another question. How come it is that nobody ever gets back to us? There's about 80 or 90 people that's tried to file reports on her, but nothing's never done. So I have heard that they're gathering a bunch of information. So I know that they're doing something. I'm not sure when. Well, I mean, how many months does that take? She's destroying people's lives. I can't answer. Well, she's destroying people's lives on the internet.
Well, we're done. Y'all can head over to Nicolina if you want to, but my work's done here. Goodbye, Nicolina.
Is a wanted fugitive who has been literally committing crimes since he failed to appear in court last year. Well, no, actually, was it last January he was supposed to appear? I think you were as well. Last January he was supposed to appear. Then he got the continuance, and then he failed to show because he lied to the court. I wish we had that court video. Is that on the stand?
Everything's on the stand, bitch.
Harassment between.
So we're going to call the news station. Let's see what happens here. Well, hello. How you doing, Mike? How you doing today? Okay, so I got some things going on in the community IRL in the Wasso. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the Wasso.
Been there.
Well, I'll tell you, there's this lady that's on YouTube, and the police have been called on her for about 50 to 60 times. However, where her brother and her family works for the police department, nothing's never done. Even though all the documentation is done and taken, and the lieutenant says they're going to get back with the 30 or 40 people, nothing's never said or done about it. So as a group of who we are, we kind of got together, and we're figuring it out now, even though the police says something's finally going to be done. But this has been months in the making. This woman's acted like doctors, where she used to work as a nurse and stuff. She got fired from Michigan State University for over abuse of power already. And I hear that they're being sued on account of this woman. And you probably heard the woman's name to be it all. I mean, she was fighting with police officers, resisting arrest. Her name's Nicole Ruggiero. Probably heard that name, bruh. Supposed to be some kind of, yeah, I know, man, I tell you. But here,
don't remember, because I'll tell you, we go through so many stories that for me, you know, and for me it's in one ear and out the other. So
I understand how that is. I mean, you know, I understand how the social media thing is too with it too. But what can be done about that? Would you guys want to pick that story up? Because I'm pretty sure there's about 30 or 40 people that would. I mean, she's had people's kids taken away with lies, and she does it because she's making money on YouTube doing it. It's just a content thing, but she's destroying people's lives, and now they've had enough of it. and they're putting their foot down. So it's getting good, man. Christmas comes early, bro.
Has there been any type of a lawsuit, or has there been? I mean, there's been police reports on this one.
Oh my God, they've been called and everything, but it falls on deaf ears. Like we called the dispatch, and as soon as we call the dispatch, we tell the woman's name, and they know her automatically. They start getting shakies and stuff, and then it's just one ear, like you said, out the ear, and the other kind of like that. They kind of just put it off. But she gets online bragging about how her brother's a police officer, and she's got all these connections, and nothing's never done. But she's destroying people's lives, taking their kids away from them, calling in SWAT calls, having people.
What exactly, when you say she's taking away their kids, what exactly is she doing?
Oh my God, dude!
Is she just a random woman just grabbing people?
Oh, dude, she's just a psychotic person on there. All you got to do is go to Nicolina777 on YouTube and watch her stuff and what she does and lies. And she calls the police, has people swatted. Like, if she don't like you, she'll pick up the phone and call the police and say you're doing meth or you're doing this in a hotel. The next thing you know, they're kicking your damn door in. Bro, it's all over the place. And nothing's never done. And she's going to get somebody killed or herself killed is what's going to happen. And it is what it is. Even police, when you start talking about her, oh, we know her. It's just like, but nothing's never done. Like I've got all the documentation back from 8 months. I would love to send to you. It's if you want to, if I can get your email out there, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would.
Well, what I'm going to do, because this sounds like it's going to be really involved, and this is going to be above my pay grade.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking down some cursory information right now, but I think another one for my assistant news director, or we have some managers available, but I will have this email in their inbox.
Cool deal.
So they know what's coming.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I would, just so we know what we're looking for, I'd be like,
cool deal.
Does she live in Owasso?
Oh, yeah, she's in Owasso. Yeah, she's in Owasso. Look, Michigan, she was one of the main nurse people and what she did with medical in Michigan State University. And they fired her because she was using her workplace to have CPS called on people 11 and 12 times, and where she was calling from the number and being professional. And you know how these people do that can talk the way. It's like the jailhouse talk. And she was getting people's kids yanked from them and taken away. And the police was doing it online. Like this poor old girl, they's taking her kids and stuff, and they did it online. And she sat there and streamed everybody and laughed. And she called herself, she said, I love hurting people. I love doing this. But I'm telling you, I'm ready for your email and all the information, and we'll send all that to you.
And what I'd like to do, if you could, give me your name and number.
Yes.
Just so, because I'm going to send this out and just say you're going to be sending us some stuff and what to look out for.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you, brother.
And then, again, I would not hesitate to call tomorrow, because
I won't.
During our regular business, that they're going to need to.
Oh, man. When they see the documentation and the proof, they're going to jump on this because it's going to be huge.
Well, I am going to, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this.
Well, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Nicolina, the world's a vampire. Now we're going to call down and make sure that Thelma gets taken care of, since Jimbo threatened to use his wife, to go and spy on my sister's house. They get ready to find out what my sister is and what her husband is, and the cameras are already set, so when they drive up, it's going to be grand. So Jimbo, you go right ahead and you drive up and you do what you need to do, because they got you. Yeah, I'd already gave up all the information to Jimbo's vehicles and stuff. He'll liable to get his tires shot off when he goes up the hill. So let's just see what happens.
Michigan State Police.
Guess I got a question to ask you guys. Do you guys work around the Wasso area? Do you guys handle that area? I didn't know if y'all handle it.
Wasso?
Yeah, Wasso County. I guess that's what it
Yeah,
is.
that would be covered by the Flint Post.
Well, the Flint Post. Okay. Well, here's the question: is that the central? Is that like the central? Is that central too? Is that just
Central
regular?
Dispatch is Shiawassee County Central Dispatch.
Okay, so well, I've got a question. There's been about 30 or 40 people have been calling this one police organization, and the individual, they know the individual. I mean, as soon as you make the report, but nothing's never done about it. Even the lieutenants never get back with nobody. And she claims online it's because her brother works there, and she's got family that's got all these connections. So a group of us, kind of charity group kind of got together. We're getting together here, and we're trying to get something done about this woman because what she's done online to people, harming people. But and they know it, and they say there's an investigation going on, but nothing ever happens. It's just they're throwing everybody off. But I don't think the state police has ever been called.
The county that so you need to follow up with or Owasso PD.
Okay, so I think they're dirty. I think they're dirty people and dirty cops. And they pretty much, and we pretty much got them. We pretty much got them caught on.
Are you going to keep talking over me, or are you going to let me talk?
No, but I mean, I need to get let you know the information. That way, you can talk to be able to from me.
Let you know.
Well, I was just saying, I've got them on audio here, and they know her, and they automatically then they find out who we are, and then it's one of those kind of kickback things. They don't want to really talk. They don't want to give no information, yet they already did from the dose effect. So I'm just wondering.
What I've been trying to tell you is that the state police is not going to police another police agency. If you've already made the report, you have to follow up with that agency or contact the prosecuting attorney.
Oh, the prosecuting attorney be next. The news was already contacted. But I do appreciate you. And I'm not trying to hold this off on you guys because you guys didn't know nothing about it. But it's sad, 30 or 40 people calling in on this one person who's destroyed multiple lives. And she got fired from Michigan State University for using overpower and having CPS called on people and trying to take their kids away for no reason at all. So yeah, I mean, something needs done about this person before something's really done about it. But I do appreciate you, and like I said, I don't hold nothing against you guys. Love the men and women of the blue, and but it was good to get a little refreshing about what needs to be done, and it has to be from this other police organization. And if they don't do anything, of course, the prosecuting attorney. Thank you. I do appreciate that.
If you don't get anywhere with the prosecuting attorney, you can contact the attorney general.
The attorney general. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.